I am Paul Revere, back at it again with another read right now. We're gonna get to it. Another mini deck reading, alright? So I'm gonna pull 3 cards, we're gonna talk about it, and like I tell you guys, we only speak life into existence. I'm not gonna speak death over your ears because, first off, what the fuck is that? Also, y'all gotta realize, right, that it's okay to walk away from situations. And I say that meaning any situation, because a lot of times people kind of feel as though, like, you know, like, you're defined by a situation. I mean, you are to an extent. So, like, if you choose to not leave, it's kind of like just defining you. But it's always okay to leave. A lot of times people try to get overwatered or just pretend as though, like, they see the red flags and then be like, yeah, you know, like, but it's getting better. Is it getting better, or are you making it seem as though it's getting better? It's up to you how you want to see it. But, yeah, I'm going to pull 3 cards. We're going to talk about it. 1, 2, 3. Let's talk about it, guys. The first card, guys, is the Fool card, right? So with this Fool card, it just talks about new beginnings. And like I just brought to you guys the scenario that, you know, like, it's okay to leave situations. It's okay to leave because, like, a lot of y'all kind of fail to realize that it's not until you leave these situations that you will find your blessings in whichever form that seems to want to come in, you know what I'm saying? And I tell you guys this because, like, I realized that when I was dealing with people who, like, weren't on the same frequency as me, or were not, like, trying to get ahead in life, that nothing ever came in my life. It was a toxic cycle of smoking weed, drinking, and going out every weekend. And there's nowhere to live. And I feel as though in this day and age that, you know, we're going through a monumental shift as far as the wealth transfer, and it's kind of like getting people around who just spend money rather than invest their money. And, you know, it's not good for anybody. So just stay strong and push past whatever's going on. Next card. 8 of Wands. I got my little cheat sheet here until I get everything good. The 8 of Wands has to deal with manifesting quickly. So, like, you know, think about this, right? With this card being here meaning new beginnings, and this card saying manifesting quickly, like, I'm not saying to try to, like, accelerate what's going on in your life, but it's just best to understand that, you know, like, it is like slow and steady does bend the race. It is like slow and steady that will get you through any situation you are going through. And it has to be a personal choice for you to get out of whatever situation you're in. Let me get some water. Sorry. You know, it's kind of like seeing all the red flags and it's still staying there. You know, like, that doesn't make any sense for you or anybody else. Because for me, like, the red flag for me is if somebody tries to come towards me and they're not, like, doing the work themselves, or they're not trying to heal. Like, you know, like, to me, it's just so odd that, like, you know, you would feel as though, like, I am supposed to take you in and try to fix whatever has been going on fucked up in your life. And that's not the way I roll. That's not how anybody rolls. And that's why it's so important that I be telling y'all that, like, self-love is the only true love. A lot of times, y'all, I won't say y'all, but people tend to, like, they'll, like, be with somebody and then leave somebody and be with somebody else and try to figure out why they haven't healed. And it's like, bro, you haven't healed because, like, you will always need that time for yourself after a relationship or after anything has been going on in your life. And I know it sounds crazy, but it just comes down to you. It comes down to you. It comes down to if you are actually going to put the work in. Like, I know it's, like, it really does sound crazy because the idea that we can heal ourselves is so true. This is why I fast most of the day, and I eat at nighttime, and I eat whatever, like, I cook at home, whatever, right? And the main reason is because, like, a lot of times your frequency, everything could just be off due to the fact that, like, you're choosing to eat outside food. Like, if someone's cooking your food and they're not in the best mindset, the food you're gonna eat is gonna be shitty. It's gonna taste bad. It's not gonna be great to eat. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. The last card, guys, is the Hangman. I think it's so cool to do this card. Is the Hangman card. And the Hangman, guys, has to deal with enlightenment and new perspective. So, like I said before, we're going from new beginnings, right, to manifesting quickly, right? And then we're going to the Hangman, right? So, with the Hangman, like I just said, we have to deal with a new perspective. Like, I be telling y'all that when people leave your life, it's never a loss on your end, unless like you're the one that did all the fucked up shit. Then it's kind of like a loss on your end if you're a good person. But for the most part, people are in and out your life like seasons due to the fact that, you know, like, you don't take your life serious, or you are on the path, or you are on the path of pushing past whatever you had going on in your life. And like I said, it comes down to you. It comes down to, what do you want out of life? It comes down to, you know, having a like goals with somebody else. And when I tell y'all, like, it truly does, it does make a difference whether you are going to actually push past whatever's going on in your life, or if you're not. It comes down to you. It really does, because a lot of times, like, people will like leave my life, and I think they believe that like I'm gonna like be on my knees and beg for them back, when like that's what a bitch ass would do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a bitch ass, and I understand what I bring to the table. I understand all the shadow work I have done over the course of my years in my life. So there's that, which I think is hilarious. And that's the main read, guys. I'll do another one to get back into the rest of things. I love you guys. What you water will grow, what you cast will last. Remember that only you can be the change you want to see in the world. Also, do not forget I call it the Duppy Affirmations. I changed the name because the other one was too long. So Duppy Affirmations are available through get mailed out to you. Yes, I can laminate them. Obviously, that's extra, but I can send it out to you guys. Okay, I love you guys. Remember, stay strong.